Hello, everybody. It's Gecko Ball again, here with the very late updated world tour for Minecraft Beta World. Some new additions. We have the port city of Greenwood here in front of me, and behind me we have the Sky Island. These are located on the map east of the castle town, and then that forest that I showed off in the last video, which was like over a year ago now. But yeah, so I will start with the tour of Greenwood. So from my main compound, when you take the minecart here, this is where the rail ends. It's over here, and I will start by going up to the top of the windmill. This windmill was the first thing I built after I cleared out this whole hillside. Took a while to actually make the blade design for it. I just kind of suck at that kind of design stuff, and it was so high up off the ground I had to be a lot more careful. But yeah, just giant windmill windows so you can see out. You can see into the forest. I like the kind of the couple patches of light you get, but for the most part it's really dark. Yeah. You continue back down. I'll go to the radio tower first. Built a radio tower, just empty on the inside. Just empty chests and a crafting tables, furnaces. It's got the satellite dish. Built it on an angle. It took me way longer than I would like to admit to get the angle down for it, for the I get being off by a tiny bit. And then there's an observatory next to it, a telescope in the middle. Made it somewhat kind of secret to get into. So, built a 3x3 piston door to get in, but also the inside of this is completely empty too. Hollow except for the telescope, which points up at the skyline, or the sky rail or whatever. Next to the observatory is the giant shipbuilding company building. It has a nice little pond here in the middle, but for the most part it's just kind of empty hallways. I didn't really put anything in it. You can walk around it. See the hallways. There's a tower here. It doesn't really have anything in it though. It goes up over the path. It goes out to the beach. And it's got this lounge area. I like this giant kind of glass wall that overlooks the whole, I guess, the bay out here. I think it came really good. And it just wraps around to the other side. Yeah, I'll go up then. I'll go up here. In the middle of town, there's these two towers that are identical, just offset by a little bit. And they have these support structures holding it all together. They're all empty too. just hollow towers. And then you have all these residential buildings too. All the shipbuilders gotta have a place to stay. I'll show one of these buildings because they're all the same. Just literally just get upstairs and there's a bed. Nothing else in any of them. Started to get kind of lazy with interior design. There's more. This one's different. So you can see the glass box, but this has 3 floors, and then the glass box with the bed in it. A little weird, but not too bad to keep things weird. Wrap around into these 2 bigger ones that are empty. I was thinking of making them into like little office spaces, but I never got around to doing it. And then the biggest building here, we have Castle von Greenwood. Really Greenwood. Port City. Whip and Rain Armory are empty. Kitchen isn't, but it's pretty bare. It's a study, which actually does have books in it. The rest of the floor is empty. And then I made this kind of like eyeball design in the walls. I like it. Put a lot of paintings up in here too. I'm gonna just add some details to the walls so it's not just bare cobblestone walls everywhere. Looks a little better. Just staring at a cobblestone wall. So yeah, the second floor was that we just came up from, kind of just dining rooms. Then up here is bedrooms. These 4 are all the same. And there's like this like double one. I guess that's where the king can be staying. Then at the top, it's just this giant room. Some chandeliers, torches on the walls, but never thought like iron, gold, and diamond blocks to actually build a throne because I wanted to make a throne like out of expensive blocks. But I also don't have a throne room in the big castle over in Labrina, so yeah. Keep walking. We have this like weird tower building. There's just bed. Each of these is there's like 3 different heights for the different floors. That one's 1 floor. This one's 3. This one's 2. And there's a bed on the top floor. I think there's a bed on. Actually, this one wouldn't be very good because it's only be 1 bed, but maybe there's more beds on these floors. Yeah, each floor here has beds. I almost 4 floors. And if we go over here, we have, I think we can call this one the hostel. Or maybe it's just apartments. I don't know. It's just a bunch of bedrooms here. This one's freaky. Yeah, this is a hostel, if you call it that. That's his side just mirrors the left one. Yeah. And walk around this. Yeah. Go down to the floor. Oh yeah, and there's so bottom floor here has a little garden with a place to sit. Go down the stairs here. Go down to the water's edge. There's no boats for it being a shipbuilding company. There's a lack of boats here. Never got around to building them either. I was planning on building a big one there and like a smaller one off here. Maybe they can make like different classes of boats. Maybe I can do that later down the line. Yeah, that just kind of continues along the edge there, down to the beach. Come back up. Here's the It's just an office building for the shipbuilding company. We got storage in the bottom. There's nothing to store though, because I didn't fill it out. This is another just empty building. I've been pretty bad about doing interiors lately. This one's the hotel. This room's, you know, an individual room now. No one's got to share beds. And below it is the Sandy Green's Bar and Grill. Little tavern in the basement. And then you off the here we got a nice beach with the these big umbrellas to cover the chairs, so you're in the shade. And then there's one more building in the town. Just all glass windows. And there's a bed here. I'll use it real quick so you can be able to keep the light levels up. And then we have the Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway that goes way out to the in the distance. And from here we can see the end of the telescope and the rest of the observatory building. And upstairs is just a big observation deck up here. So now I will head over to the skyline. I'll take the bridge over mostly though. The funny thing is, I actually recording this now on, you know, August 9th, 2026. I was done building everything here in August of 2025. Like, I was done with this whole area, so I've been super bad about building other stuff in this world, but B, actually recording the video, kind of showcasing this stuff. So yeah, here's the Sky Island. We got all these glass houses sided. I don't know why I decided to do glass houses. I just kind of like the idea. It looks kind of fun. And got grass up here, so we got a bunch of mobs always spawning every time I come up here. Got some mobs. Yeah. Except this is the only house that has a wall that isn't glass, but it's because can't place ladders on glass. The only way, so I used snow. Yeah, I kind of made a lot of these like little igloo ones. I kind of like that design, and then some more normal looking houses. And then we have a fort and a town hall over there. As you can see, I kind of did a little. It's so random. From the bottom, you can see it's like a random pattern of wool and snow. It's not very textured. I wish I made it more 3D. It's like the only thing I would kind of improve on it. But I did that so long ago now, and it's almost impossible to add more blocks at the bottom of this. It would just be so time consuming and not very worth it, because even from the bottom you can see the difference between these two blocks. So I don't mind just leaving it as is now. Maybe if I build another one, I can make a couple sky islands. Yeah, from here, outside, you can get a good view of Greenwood from here. I would say, like, I think it's the nicest looking one, because all the buildings kind of follow the same theme. The architectural style is uniform, which lends to it looking a little better, I think. But yeah, That's it for these 2 areas, or this one bay area. 2 new points of interest. And you can just jump off when you're done. Yeah, but as you see on the bottom, minus the middle where it's like pitch black, but the rest of it you can see the snow and well, tried to make it look like a cloud. It's also, as you can tell, this is kind of inspired by the Sky Islands being on clouds. But yeah, that's all for here in this area in this video.